Hey everyone, it's Cameron from economytraveller.com and today we're going to be looking at Airlie Beach and the Whitsunday Islands. The purpose of this video is to show you how you can experience many of the highlights of the Whitsundays if you're basing yourself on the mainland at the coastal town of Airlie Beach. In this video, we'll be visiting destinations such as Whitehaven Beach, Daydream Island, and the most popular island of the region, Hamilton Island. If you're travelling to Airlie Beach via plane, the easiest airport to fly into is Proserpine, otherwise known as Whitsunday Coast Airport. Whilst Hamilton Island has its own airport, Proserpine also sees visitors arriving there to connect to the islands via Airlie Beach. I flew direct from Brisbane, with the flight time being 1 hour and 35 minutes. Proserpine also has direct flights to Sydney and Melbourne. I flew on Jetstar, but the airport is also served by Virgin Australia and Alliance Airlines. Due to solid competition on the route, you can often get some very cheap fares. Even many travellers to Hamilton Island are happy to take the extra time to connect to the islands from Proserpine due to these often lower fares. Several companies operate transfer services from the airport to Airlie Beach, including the Port of Airlie, where the island transfers depart from. I paid $36 for a return ticket to Airlie Beach, and the trip took about 35 minutes each way. I stayed at the Coral Sea Resort in Airlie Beach, which was absolutely fantastic. By the way, this video was not sponsored by anyone, but I'll be telling you about the providers I used as I had a great experience with all of them, but I'll leave it up to you to do your own research on that. The day after arriving, I went on a Whitehaven beach tour with a company called Ocean Rafting. Now there are loads of tour companies, but I found these guys to be great. It's a really exhilarating day out as you're essentially on a speedboat the entire time, and it helps you quickly get from spot to spot on the tour. We first visited Hill Inlet on Whitsunday Island, which was absolutely stunning. The views were just breathtaking. After a bit of exploring on the nearby beach, we were taken to another site to do some snorkeling. We were a bit unlucky with the weather during the snorkeling and the visibility was pretty poor, so I didn't bother recording that part, but nevertheless it was great fun. After that, we were taken to Whitehaven Beach and given a delicious handmade lunch pack and enjoyed plenty of free time on the beach. Once it was time to leave, we were back at Airlie Beach in what seemed like no time at all on our zippy ocean raft. The day ended with plenty of time to enjoy a beer and watch a sensational North Queensland sunset. The next adventure I had was day cruising around the islands of Daydream and Hamilton Island. This was using the Island Hopper Pass from Cruise Whitsundays. There are many different tickets that they offer, but the Island Hopper Pass is a great way to see the islands when you're short on time. Essentially, you can do half your day at Daydream and then the other half at Hamilton. And the pass includes all your ferries, access to resort facilities including the pools on both islands, a fish feeding show on Daydream, and a complimentary shuttle bus on Hamilton. The pass costs $159 per person. So, as it says, bring your swimmers and everything you would need for a full day out. You start by heading to the passenger terminal at the Port of Airlie, which is about 10 minutes walk from the main street of Airlie Beach. Passenger check-in is all very orderly, kind of like at the airport. Once you have your tickets verified, there's plenty of food and drinks available in the boarding area. first leg of your journey is from Port of Airlie to Daydream Island, which takes approximately 30 minutes. Once on Daydream, you register at the passenger terminal and then you're free to roam the island and the grounds of the resort. First order of business was a dip in the sea, as well as the resort's main pool. I then caught the fish feeding show at the resort's aquarium viewing area. Next, it was off for a bush hike, which leads you to some terrific lookout points. On the far end of the island, you could see some of the resort's many other amenities, which includes a chapel, a large outdoor cinema, and an area where you can hire watercraft. I should point out that things were a little bit quiet because many of the state borders were closed at this time, and there must have been far fewer guests around than usual. Whilst you only get a couple of hours here on the island hopper pass really gives you a taste of what it's like on Daydream. Even after just a morning, I know I'd be happy to spend a full holiday there now. Next, it was on to Hamilton Island, which flew by in just 30 minutes transfer time. One good thing about this inter-island service is many guests staying on Daydream will utilise Hamilton Island's airport rather than needing to travel from Proserpine. Now it was time for a lunch of fish and chips. I know it looks a little burnt, but it was actually this Cajun-style batter and it was delicious. Whether you're just visiting for the day or staying longer on the island, you absolutely need to check out the Hamilton Island app. It provides live information about the free shuttle service on the island, and it also helps you locate restaurants, cafes, bars, restrooms, and other points of interest on the island. Another popular way to get around the island is by golf buggy, and the app can help you arrange that too. The app also features self-guided tour information and other useful features such as weather information. You can get the app for free from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. After lunch, I caught the free shuttle over to the Hamilton Island Resort Centre on Cat's Eye Beach. I took another little dip in the sea and enjoyed the resort's pools and the swim-up bar for the remainder of the afternoon. Then it was back to Port of Airlie via Hamilton Island Airport and Daydream Island. All up it takes about 1 hour and 15 minutes. I think the Island Hopper Pass is a great way to check out the islands, particularly if you're short on time. My trip to the Whitsundays was only 4 days, yet I managed to comfortably fit in Whitehaven Beach, Daydream Island and Hamilton Island, along with plenty of time by the pool and around the main street and esplanade of Airlie Beach. I think Airlie Beach is a great destination for those who might even be travelling by car along the Queensland coast. Whilst I would happily stay at either Hamilton or Daydream Island, I was quite happy to be on the mainland and not based at one particular island. The nice thing about Airlie Beach is you've got a great choice of accommodation, from luxury hotels to Airbnbs or even backpackers. You can make it as fancy or as budget conscious as you want. As you can see, I went a little bit higher end with the Coral Sea Resort. I hope you've enjoyed this video and it will help you with planning your Whitsundays adventure. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye for now.